The Fox, the Camel, and the Lesson of Honesty. Once upon a time, a clever fox lived near a beautiful garden. Every night he would sneak in through a small hole in the fence, eat his fill of ripe fruits and vegetables, and quietly return home. One morning, the gardener discovered the fox's trick. He patched the hole tightly so the fox could no longer enter. The next day, the fox searched all around the fence but couldn't find another way in. Days passed, and his belly grew emptier and emptier. At last, the hungry fox decided to visit the lion who lived in the nearby forest. Perhaps, he thought, I can share some of the lion's leftovers. He walked for miles and finally reached the lion's den. Sitting at the entrance, he called out, "Hello, my friend, it is I, the fox, come to pay you a visit." The lion stepped out and said kindly, "Welcome, old friend. What brings you here?" The fox sighed. "I came to see you, but truthfully I haven't eaten in days. I was hoping you might share a bit of food." The lion frowned. "I wish I could help, but I've eaten the last of my hunt. If you wait till tomorrow, I'll bring something back from the forest." But the fox was too hungry to wait. His sly mind began to scheme. He said, "I know of a dull-witted camel who works at a mill nearby. I can trick him into coming here. You can catch him, and we'll both feast." The lion agreed, and off the fox went. At the mill, the camel was slowly walking in circles, grinding wheat into flour. When he saw the fox, he greeted him warmly. "Hello, friend fox. What brings you here?" The fox smiled sweetly. "Ah, camel, I came to see you. I have discovered a secret land where grass is always green and no one ever has to work for food. Wouldn't you like to live in such a place?" The camel paused. "I have to work to earn my keep. It is hard, but I am content." The fox whispered, "But think, no more work, no more heavy grinding, just endless green grass. Come with me, and we shall live happily ever after." Tempted by the promise, the camel finally agreed. The fox bit through his rope and set him free. Then, pretending to guide him, the fox asked for a ride on his back, saying he was too tired to walk. The kind camel agreed and carried the fox through the forest. When they neared the lion's den, the camel suddenly spotted the lion hiding in the bushes. Realizing it was a trap, he thought quickly and turned around. The fox shouted, "Where are you going? We're almost there." The camel replied calmly, "I forgot something important at the mill. I must fetch it right away." The fox grew nervous. What could be so important? The camel said, "It's my father's book of advice." As the camel walked faster, the fox grew anxious but had no choice but to hold on. When they finally reached the mill, the camel stopped and said, "My father's book holds 5 wise lessons. Never go anywhere without wisdom. There is no shame in honest work. Be thankful for what you have. Never trust a trickster, for they will trick you in the end. And most important of all, never go near a lion." With that, the camel shook the fox off his back, returned to his mill, and continued his work peacefully. The fox, sore and hungry, limped away, realizing too late that his cunning had only led him to trouble. Honest work and gratitude bring peace, but greed and deceit always lead to downfall. If you like my story, please like, comment, and subscribe.